Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Happy Saturday, right? Yes, it is. December the 6th, 2025. Checking a couple of things here before we get started. Make sure the stream looks all right. No drop frames. All right. I think we are good. Get my wiki pages ready. Hey, what's going on? We're continuing our Mass Effect Pit Challenge tonight. Number 3. Character number 3. Grim. Female soldier. Femshep. We should be going to Therum before too much longer. It'll be tonight for sure. I think we've done pretty much. We'll double check. All right, why isn't it working? Come on. What do I do? My controller doesn't have a any key. What do I do? All right, there we go. Excuse me, that's one thing that frustrates me a lot. As sometimes some of these games get confused on which input it's supposed to be using. Alright, seems to be okay now, even though it's still showing the mouse cursor. Shouldn't be doing that. So we finished up last night. Eldon, thank you for the resub. Happy Saturday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your more cubes. Cubes. Where are we with Joinga? Where did we end up with that last night? Oh, a new game. Somebody tumbled it. Yeah, so we finished up at the end of the stream last night.
Now we're having fun. And you with your funny human
thing you're doing. Getting Rex's family armor last night, but we hadn't had the conversations with everybody once we got the ship. Because or did we? There were some things that Rex mentioned yesterday that
Commander?
I mean, she's not going to have anything for us yet, but we'll check anyway.
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
Hit me.
All right. I know things are
different aliens,
but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
All of it. See, that choice always rubbed me as a renegade choice.
That's enough, Chief. You always second guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
So much for that conversation. Nip that in the bud. Oh man, somebody needs to take the Mako to the car wash.
How are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question.
Women.
There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says.
There you go.
He thinks I'm being too rash.
Words to live by.
He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
That's what you get for talking to someone too much.
But Saren's not going to play by our rules. CSEC's
But you can always
if you want to nail
turn them down, right, when they show up at your quarters.
Policies and procedures.
I think.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
96. Where are we at? 492. XP. Let's see, go talk to Tally again. I don't know. There you go, knock it down a little bit more. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to
There
go
you
back
go. Oh, God.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated
It's
was
the
the
old
power of the neural network.
frog in a pot of water.
Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
No.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
I should go. That's it? Got no XP out of that? Should be a pretty big piece there. All right, let's see. I guess you can clean up the gear. Do that first. Me. Sniper rifle. I will take that, thank you. 30. Predator. Oh, when did we... Wow, I don't remember picking up any Predator. That'll work. But then we get that drab camo look. We want transmog, man. I want the damn gladiator look. Fine. Yeah, I got nothing for regen. Okay, that's it for me. All right, let's go down the list. Tally, what up? Edge 3 to edge 4. Phantom? That doesn't sound familiar to me either. Interesting. Is it any good? Oh, I've seen that. Oh, that's essentially Nihilus's armor, right? Well, I mean, at least she's got something fairly decent so soon, which is a good thing. So we need to work on Rex since we're going to be doing Therum before too much longer. Chemical tungsten. You got incendiary. I think I should probably put that on my gun. Okay. Okay, now we were going to do... I don't necessarily have to have the best pistol around. because I'm really, it's the mule. It's the mule for my combat scanner. It's basically all I'm using it for. All right, we've already done the armor. Don't have to worry about that. All right, back to the team. Shotgun. We should probably give one of those to Tally. Whoa. We'll give that to him for now. We might give that to Liara when we get her. Be a great one for her. Okay, let's see. Do we have any... Got any hardening in here? Smash damage. Give him that for now. Tally, shotgun. Okay. Don't necessarily need to put anything on it right now. Garrus, Caden. Gets the best of the rest. Sniper rifle. Oh, she can't wear that anyway. Never mind. Sorry. Didn't mean to tease you. Alright, I guess that's it. Is there anything we can buy from him yet? How much is my
Looking
AR and the pistol? We need the pistol for probably Tally.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
You bet, Commander. 103. Not even half. Yeah, we'll get the assault rifle for me. Pistol for Tally. Once we get to that point. And we'll go from there. Alright, that's it. He doesn't have any licenses or anything, so we already got him anyway. Alright, I guess... everybody's good. Let's double check here. Nothing. Just tap this. Just in case. Double check, make sure there aren't any little drips and drabs of XP that we can get. Talk to Joker, see if he has anything new. Although, outside of that initial conversation, he doesn't really have a whole lot. In this game.
After these messages,
we ride back. Well, again, I qualified it at least as not as much as in the other games. I'm not saying that he doesn't have anything to say. Steph Curry. Google Pixel 10 commercial. Well, that's what I was saying, is after that initial conversation, he doesn't have that much more after that. Which is fine. All right, nothing new. We got the sides up here. No, we got that.
Commander, something you need?
Commander.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know?
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you.
But he says they're basically hollow, but isn't that where your marrow is? You kind of need your bone marrow, don't you?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my
he did
ass
such
off
a
in
good
flight
job.
school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it.
You're out of line, Joker.
It's treatable, but there's no cure.
Mr. Moreau.
Classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I don't do my job with my feet.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
All right, see you. Yeah, another thing I like that I think it started in Mass Effect 2. You got the percentage for the system. Been there, been there, been there. Did we? I wonder if we should just clean out everything except for the major planets in all of these other systems. We don't need to go to Pharaohs. Hercules? Remember if there's anything there. You can always check the wiki.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance
Normandy.
Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican beta cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Monkeys! He role-played flying his ship. It's a Taurus. What's on Eletania? Let me double check. Shit. Damn keyboard. Yeah, space monkeys. It doesn't really matter who we take on this one. There's no combat. That we have to get out for anyway. Ladies' night out. How about that? What's this green stuff? Oh, we got to give Ash some points. Yeah, we do. Advanced shield boost. Let's get her 1 point in first aid at least. Assault training. Advanced adrenaline burst. Assault rifles. Do that. Get her a sniper. Get her assassination. What do we got here? Advanced overkill. Advanced immunity, and that's it. Yeah, speaking of VAs being gamers. All right, let's see. Anomaly. I think it's, who is it? Charlie Cox? I can never remember who Ben Starr and Charlie Cox voice in Expedition 33, but I read the other day that Charlie Cox still has not played Expedition 33. Now, I don't know if that he's just not a gamer in general or he just hasn't played that particular game. All right. Whoa. All right, let's look at the terrain here. It's too bad you can't, like, pick where you get dropped. That would be great. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get up. Get up high. As I said many times before, it's always easier to go down on these planets than it is to go up. So if you can get up high enough.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Then you can just essentially slide down. Ah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. We better clear my throat. We got some reading coming up. Level up hype. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small, irregular slot on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it into the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. Slowly your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest. Though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe, there is a pain and a lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of your skin. The skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards, where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge, and it has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it is watching you, studying you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into the familiar patterns of life: the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against the other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is the sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times, your hand goes to the strange lump at the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range farther for food, clutching the furs tight against you to ward off the chill. It is on one of these long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. It's calling a deafening roar as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later and find yourself on Eletania, lying on your back. The Prothean artifact looming above you undamaged, and your companions standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter, captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine, you finally reply, realizing this is a mystery you will probably never solve. Forget about it. Okay, so that's done. Points! We need to get the electronics up to that. Well, for combat, obviously, but then also for... then we don't need to have Caden with us that much. For the electronics, anyway. Oh, now we're into the 1 point territory. Alright, we only get 1 now for the squaddies from now on. Was it 1.5? Oh, it's 3 per. Okay, so that one just unlocks extra 3% recharge time. Yeah, we'll do hacking. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that on Therum. Alright, try to stay up high if we can. I didn't know that Sam Witwer was a gamer. I know Miss B likes him a lot. Oh, she likes Freddie Prinze Jr. a lot too. Well, Freddie's fine too. Nothing wrong with Freddie. Come on. No. There you go. No. Try to stay on the grass because it seems to be a little grippier. Who's next? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully we're up high enough. Oh, Sam streams also? Interesting. Interesting. Hey, what's that down there? Ah. All right, so we can get back down to ground level now. For the rest, I think it would be great if, like, Seth Green was a stream some stuff too. Or Henry Cavill might be another good one too.
This is the surveillance drone, but where's the data module?
Hey, I think it's right over here. Let's get the gold. Go for the gold. Go for the gold. All right. I don't remember which one it is. Save some time. Let's see. It is that one. Of course it's going to be over there. Yay. I also like the fact that they, at least it seems to be, they up-resed, or maybe that's the better textures mod that I have. Up-res the planets in the distance.
I'm on my way.
Okay, great. What's up, guys? Let's see. Omni-tool. Omni-tool. Whoa. Whoa. I'd call that an upgrade, huh? Yikes. Merry Christmas, Tally. Pistol. Yeah, exactly. If they didn't want people to take advantage of them, they should fix them. Simple as that. Come here.
He dropped the data module!
Oh,
It's a
no!
miracle the data module's still intact. Joker can transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Does a pie jack scratch his butt? There's another one. It's gonna be hard to top that one, though. Yeah, not even close. Oof. Good timing for that, too.
Take him out!
Oh, that's right. We got Geth on here. Good. Bring it.
After these
Send me back in.
Get up. I don't know. I got nothing to hide. Kind of need a cell phone these days, though. Is that Warframe? Looks like it might be Warframe. Warframe ad. Yep. I would say that's a live service game that has done well for itself. Still seems to be going strong after all these years. Ding! Boy, those guys don't mess around, do they?
All targets down.
It is nice to just have some straight up firepower. And we're not done. Damn, how many of these guys are there? Pew. Did we? Oh, we got a sniper. All right, there's at least one left. All right, Ash. Never mind.
Bring it on. That's the last of them.
Thank you. I kind of don't necessarily believe that anymore, guys, after Garrus lied to me the other day. Ah, light armor, level 4. Is that the one I sniped? The one you're referring to? there he is. I just heard him. Well, there was one over by the exit. Take that! I can snipe too. Shep, mantle over that? No. Okay, good to know. We get everything? We did. All right, let's get out of here. All right. What? No call from Hackett? Can we,
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
Of course.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Uh-oh.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI.
We're not stupid, Shepard.
It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of
We did this
reports
before Therum with Adam, right?
No human can do that.
I think we did.
We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Good luck. We're not going to Pharaoh, so obviously we'll get everything we can in here. Except for that. Prothean data disk. Eros. Did we look at Saito? We did. Hercules, we just did Hercules. Area. I don't remember how much we did in Horsehead. Live it, live it, live it. How was work today, man? We'll do the same thing here that we did in the other one. All right, what kind of pizza are we having? Bad shit. Well, I mean, in my opinion, it was batshit you having to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I think we skipped Strenuus yesterday, if I remember right. We were doing Xawin. I know that we can land there for sure. Let's double check Xawin and see what's there before we head down. Privateers. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the one for Gareth. At 7 o'clock on a Sunday's still terrible, but not as bad as 5 o'clock on a Saturday. Pizza. So this is Pizza Hut then? I think they're the ones that has the pizza, unless you're just using it in a general sense. Oh, interesting. So there's a note here that says, this assignment must be completed before Therum, Pharos, Novaria, and Vermeer are completed. Otherwise, the assignment becomes impossible to complete due to story reasons. And all of them before you go to Ilos, obviously. Which makes sense because that's the point of no return when you go to Ilos. The frozen special. I've got a frozen pizza for the first time in like forever today when I got groceries because I don't use my oven anymore. I think I probably mentioned that. I went a little bit too long in between oven cleanings and I just said when I got done cleaning it, it wasn't horrible or anything. It wasn't, you know, disgusting, but it just took a long time to get it clean. And I don't know if you ever cleaned an oven before, but it sucks. Trying to reach up in there and get all in between all the cracks and in the corners and shit. No. And I know they have self-cleaning ovens now too. When I finished with that, I said, no more. I am not using this oven ever again. And I haven't. That's why I bought an air fryer. And I now have 2 air fryers. Red Baron's not bad. Stand by. You do live in Atlanta, in the Atlanta area, so. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this one. Oh, whoa. We can't. Oh, because we haven't talked to. Well, yeah, we have. Obviously, we have. Did we do it already? Maybe we did it already. No, it's right there. Oh, it's a ship. That's right. It's a ship. Never mind. Right? The Majestic or whatever it was. So why isn't it here? Oh my God, is my scan the ship near? There it is. There it is. What's What's going on? Am I just having a massive brain fart or something? Why couldn't we... let's bring Rex. Why couldn't we dock with the ship? We hadn't done it yet. Oh my god, it's all running around and running all together, dude. Oof. Alright, just 2 points for X. Barrier. Assault rifle. We can't get him anything new. We got some stasis. Throw. We'll give him some throw. Give her some more damping. Me, I get 2. Yay! There we go. Alright. Where can we put the points? Weapon damage. 1% more. We're not going to use sniper rifle against the Krogan Battlemaster, so we're not going to put it there yet. I don't do melee damage anyway. I don't like getting that close, especially on insanity, especially on permadeath. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, Thresher Maw. Let me write that down. Where's my list? Depending on, I was thinking about this yesterday actually, or not yesterday, but this morning. Depending on how long this run lasts, I may take a week or 2 break from doing this. And then jump in and do whoever the next one is, where depending on where it is that we leave off. On the eastern front. The OTP. I'm OTP as well. Barely. Discovery. It appears this person was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died or was killed. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I'm on the west side of town. Don't forget the minerals. Don't forget the minerals. There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of life, no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Several. Cobalt. Wow, 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 wow. I did find the wiki site that I normally use has I mentioned yesterday that I needed to look up the list of missions and stuff, when you get them, when you can do them, that kind of thing. Try and keep all that stuff straight. The fandom site's got that. Including the DLC, including all the sub side tasks or whatever when you're doing the main planets as well. It's got all that stuff listed when you can do it. Those kinds of things. So that would be very helpful. It's a trap! Trying to find boom. We got left. We got one more. Oh, some shredder. Oh, and some incendiary too. Energized wave, kinetic buffer. Oh, medical. Medical. Do we want shield recovery and hardening, or toxin resistance and health regen? I know we tried to have medical interface on pretty much everybody in the previous run, but we'll try that one, I guess. All right, since it worked pretty well last time. All right, let's see, where are we going now? Over here. Get break time coming up in just a second. I need to step away and empty my bladder. Once again, the coffee gone right through me. YOLO. That was pretty bad. All right, let's head over there. They got what? Snipers? Sniper towers? Oh, no, turrets. Okay. Oh! See ya. And there's one guy around the front, as I recall. So we'll get down in just a second. Scimitar shotgun. Yeah, we could try incendiary. Anti-personnel. Give her some incendiary too, I guess. For now. Let's see, points. Trying to see if I can time this so that we don't go in until after the break. Electronics. We don't need any more really for that. Fitness. Let's do some fitness, I guess. Spectre training. There it is. All right, like I said, I'm gonna take a break real quick. Empty the bladder. We're talking about, this is the antithetical, I guess is the word. So whether or not to have all your messages and pictures private leaked or not have a cell phone at all. And then we get this one. All right, let's go in. Rex over there, Chandler over there. Whoa, hello. Wow, they are not messing around, are they? Holy crap. Oh boy, I am fucked.
Shield disabled.
There it is. Holy shit. All, it's like every damn one of them were at the damn door. Wow. Well, that is it for Grim. I don't know. Wow. It's like, I figured, you know, we took care of those 3 humans that were at the door. And then the 2 fucking Krogans showed up. Damn. Okay, note to self, maybe we should save that one for a little bit later. Holy guacamole. Okay, well, I gotta let Grim know the bad news. Oh man, we got another death. So this was what? This was the privateers side mission, right? All right, here we go. All right, just like we did when Adam was killed. What we're gonna do here, it's just easier for me to cut the videos to get them up on YouTube. If we end the stream like normal and then immediately turn around and start another one. So we're gonna do that. It won't take but just a couple of minutes, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, whatever. We'll shut it down like normal and we'll start another one up normal as soon as I can. I got to change the title and stuff like that. So give me a chance to do that and we'll be right back. Wow. Sorry, Reaper. And he wasn't even here to see it. So I'll be back in a few.
Now, if you'll excuse me, the Normandy needs its captain. So, I should go.
Who turned out the lights?